Greetings and salutations, people, and welcome to Days That End in Y. Today we're going to get political, and I'm going to rant on about religion as well, because there's a couple of things that I've watched in the last 24 hours that have really made me concerned for the entire fucking human race. I will get to the interview. I made a video a couple of days ago about whether the threats are serious or not. I will get to that. First, I want to talk about the Fundamental Latter-day Saints, also known as the FLDS. They're situated in a place called the Crick in America. These guys are fucking insane. There's a documentary called Sons of Perdition, which I'm going to link in the Watch Me Google below, in the description. I'm going to link you straight to that actual documentary. This religion is absolutely insane, and I use the term religion in the loosest sense, because this is no more than a fucking brainwashing cult. This is a place where women have no rights. They are mere objects for a man who is chosen by someone claiming to be a fucking saint. And these people are chosen, and a man will have, 5, 6, 7, 8 wives, and I'm not talking, wives in their 20s. I'm talking girls as young as fucking 14 are getting married to men in their fucking 50s. And then these people have 20, 30 fucking children, and they have 3 mothers, 5 mothers. It's sick. And then if you disagree with them, they throw you out, and you're as good as dead. There's kids of 14 and 15, mostly boys as well, mostly boys. It seems to be that, like, the higher-ups in this religion simply want, to have their perverted way with their women, and they choose when you can have a woman. Not you, them. It's terrifying. These kids are coming out, and they don't give a shit, because they're taught that once they're out of the crick, they're going to hell anyway. So they don't give a shit. They get fucked up. They get into trouble. They, do drugs. And fair enough. All that shit is part of normal human life. And these kids should have learned a long time ago what was right and what was wrong, and not that everything you've just been taught by me is right. Everything else is wrong. Go and discover it for yourselves. That's the whole point of being fucking alive, is to discover shit for yourself, make your own fucking mistakes. And these people, these poor people, they go to literally rescue members of their family. Where's dad? Where's dad? Oh, he's out. Right, quick, get your stuff, stick it in a bag, pretend it's trash. Get in the car. And people are getting, these psychos are getting fucking restraining orders against their own children. And this is going on. The guy that, it was big news like 4 or 5 years ago. And the guy, Warren Jeffs, that was in charge of it at the time, is doing a life sentence for the things that he did. But the fuckers are still going. This organisation, this cult, still exists and is still brainwashing and abusing young people. For what? Some bullshit religion. Religion should be personal. It shouldn't be forced on you. It should be something you discover, not something you're told. You can't be told about a higher power or a god or whatever you believe in. I'm not saying don't believe in something. I'm saying discover what you believe in for your fucking self. Think for yourself for once. And that's the key issue here. These people, these young, mostly young boys, like I say, that are walking out and running away from this place. They're doing it because they want to think for themselves. That's an actual quote from the documentary. The lad was like, I wanted to breathe air that hadn't been looked over by a dozen people before it got to me. And that's the key. That's what people should be doing. Now, let me get to this bullshit with the interview. This whole thing with the FLDS. I am the prophet. The only way to live is through what I tell you. right? Take that and then scale that shit up to the size of a fucking country, and you've got North fucking Korea. Kim Jong-un claims to be a fucking god. That's how they see him. They see this creepy little fucking the guy isn't even meme worthy anymore. You remember when he first kicked off and he got bullied off the internet by fucking Tumblr? Yeah, that's this guy that claims to be a fucking god, right? And now the FBI is claiming that North Korea had something to do with the Sony computer hacking scandal. Now, I don't know whether that's true. Personally, it sounds to me like America's trying to use it as an excuse to go to war again. And we know they do that. You know, everybody knows they do that. And I'm probably going to get a lot of shit for saying it, and I don't care. If they use this as an excuse to go to war or to go into North Korea, right? Think about it. World War III was started by Seth Rogen and James fucking Franco. This is the age we live in. This is the fucking world that we wake up to every fucking day. How ridiculous does it have to get before somebody turns around and goes, what the fuck are we doing? Ignore the angry little man. Right? Ignore him. Stop taking the piss out of him. Just ignore him completely. Right? Do not make more of an issue of this than it already is. This film was probably a piece of shit. Now it's going to be one of the most successful films ever if it's released. It's already a fucking cult classic because of what it's done. And then you get the FBI claiming that, you know, that all the traffic from North Korea goes through China. Now, China, they're the scary motherfuckers. There's like 3 billion of them. If China put a gun in every man, woman and child's hand, we would be dead. We would be fucking dead. All over The Interview. I mean, come on, people. Grow a fucking brain cell. This is the 21st century. We have the internet. We can go to fucking space. We landed a robot on Mars. And you're getting stressed out and pissed off about a fucking movie? For crying out loud. And then to try and jump on the back of it. You know, President Obama is condemning Sony for not releasing this thing. President Obama is talking about this piece of shit film that could very well start a fucking war. And that's the date. That's December 19th, 2014. We are, you know, people are claiming that this is going to start fucking World War III over a piece of shit comedy movie. I mean, I want to have faith in humanity. I do. And then we do shit like this. You know, I'm not a big fan of Twitter. I have to use it now because of the channel. But you know, 10 seconds on the you know, like the interview hashtag, and there's, you know, 100 new tweets every 10 seconds. You know, North Korea are getting slated left, right, and centre, and you know, yeah, fair enough. I referenced them myself. I want a bit of the publicity. Fair enough. But come on, people. Somebody needs to stand up and say, what the fuck are we doing? Why the fuck is this happening? And who the fuck thought this was a good idea? I appreciate daft humour. I adore offensive jokes. And that's what this should have been. It's either a very clever marketing tool for you know, Seth Rogen and such, or it's a sneaky way for America to go, right, it's about time we went and dealt with North Korea. And like I say, at the end of the day, they don't deserve the attention that they get. They believe that this, you know, this angry midget is a god, and that's what they're forced to believe from birth. Their entire country runs on the premise that this guy is God in human form. This is the 21st century, not the fucking Stone Age. It's ridiculous. When religion becomes doctrine, it becomes dangerous. Like I said before, religion should be a fucking personal thing and not something that controls your mind, which is exactly what happens on a smaller scale with the Crick, and then on a country fucking wide scale with North Korea. Right. I don't know how much longer in fact, I'm not going to rant on for much longer. What I'm going to say is I will be picking up a game called Euro Truck Simulator 2. So there's something going on in the background. Hopefully, if you guys send in some questions and stuff, I'll answer it. It's a little idea for a show called Keep On Trucking, where I'm just gonna drive around on the old simulator and waffle shit to you guys. That'll be coming up very soon. There's some Warcraft stuff from Dented Nerd over the weekend. Alien Isolation, I know I keep promising this. Alien Isolation is in progress and it will be up soon. Check us out on Twitter, Team Lion Court, and on Twitch, and it's lioncourtproductions.twitch.tv. Give us a subscribe if you want to hear some more of my inane ramblings and angry rantings about shit that's going on in the world. And you guys have a good day, and I'll see you in the next video. Bye bye.